So, just starting this live just to talk to y'all guys. Not gonna really actually I can probably present it, I guess. So I just shared it, I guess. So yeah, I just think it's really crazy that Harsh Critic keeps saying that there's no proof of anything really. He did a couple videos top responding to my videos. He said Warner Brother wasn't desperate to get subscribers from HBO Max when they made the Snyder Cut happen. Well, it really seemed like they were really desperate, and he tried to prove me wrong by showing a clip of Zack Snyder talking about Warner Brothers says, "Oh, you have to make this Snyder cut for the fans." That could have easily been a way to convince Zack Snyder to actually do it, because he, of course, really wanted to. But this would really push him to say, "Do it for the fans. Do this to make it better for for the people that like you and stuff like that." But it also doesn't mean that Warner Brothers wasn't desperate or anything. That was my issue on that response. And also he would play sound effects and like cover my face within the response, making it seem like he wasn't actually listening to what I was saying, and only showed a few seconds of my video. It is strange how that happens, really, right? And also, Harsh Gray didn't respond to Jody whenever he did that response video to him. And also, the 4KO isn't hasn't debated with Truth 31. And by the way, Truth 31 commented on my previous live stream, which was really cool of him to do because I'm way less popular than him. But it's really interesting how things go on. And it seems like it shows that one person might be watching the stream. I'm not completely sure. Oh, two people, I guess. What are your thoughts on Sean? Yeah, Sean doesn't like James Gunn, so he's gonna have a obvious bias against him. And I just think people that really hate James Gunn shouldn't really be trusted, because I would really trust people that are more neutral, like in the middle, doesn't don't hate him, don't like him. kind of thing. But of course, it depends on what you think about it. But and I haven't watched the video specifically, but there's not really a comparison comparing the two villains because they're completely different villains. Because Zod is not in Man of Steel, and it's Lex Luthor, and Lex Luthor only showed up in the Snyderverse and Batman vs Superman. He was never in the Man of Steel. So there's not really a comparison because there's other villains like the Engineer and the Kaiju, Ultraman. So there are more villains in Superman than Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. And there are clear evidence that Zack Snyder didn't like Superman at all. He says he doesn't want to fix him. He wants to break him apart and all that stuff. There's evidence that he only really cared about Batman because he never even mentioned any comics that he liked or anything like that. So I don't trust anything with that. Two villain are two villain are I don't get your second comment. Two villain are from Marvel, not DC. Uh, I don't get what you said there. I just really hope things go well with DC in general because what's cool is they're doing a global Superman event thing, which I don't think Man of Steel really did. Um, and like I said before, I said that Harsh Critic bashed on me on one of his videos, and Harsh Critic is just a bad person in general. Oh, okay. I don't really keep up on those people because they're just I don't know. I don't even keep up with Harsh Critic or anything like that anymore. I just really want to push that's why I've been sharing reaction videos of people that are really interested in Superman that have positive reactions to it because I really want to push the hype and want this movie to do well. But yeah, I just think I don't know. I just think that Superman no, I just think it's awesome that they showed David Cornswet high-fiving little kids and like how Superman should inspire kids to be a better person, stuff like that. But man, pretty cool. And the lawsuit situation is proof that the family would think that, oh, the movie's gonna do well, so we're gonna really want to get money out of Warner Brothers to get this money because I don't see any other reason why the Superman family wants to get more money out of Warner Brothers other than knowing Superman's gonna do well. But okay. But man, I just since I moved, I had to get really used to the new place. But man, I really hope things do because Jody's Corner is live right now. I try to call his live thing and tell him that Harsh Critic um made a few videos on me bashing on what I said, even though what I said was factually correct, but I couldn't really get to it because I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of people calling, so it just cancels out the calls sometimes. But yeah, it is weird. I just really want I guess nobody's watching right now. But yeah, it is interesting how it goes. I don't know. Just gonna randomly watch. Well, I guess since no one's really here, I just really want things to get better for this live stuff. The last live was pretty good. It did really well, almost 2,000 views. But yeah, it's going pretty interesting. I can't complain, really. But yeah, it is interesting. Let's just talk about how crazy this Superman marketing has been so far. And yeah, everyone seems to not bash on the marketing anymore. Now people are being crazy again with the whole course correcting, whatever, all these rumors that could easily be fake. But so far um they've been talking about this for so long. I really want wait, and there's a lot of like things that oh they're giving out seats for the underprivileged. Well, they're raising money for the tickets for underprivileged kids, helping little kids to be inspired by Superman, watching the movie and all that stuff. And people are twisting that to being a negative thing. But yeah, pretty interesting how that works out. See, there's a couple people here, maybe, not sure. But yeah, it is interesting how people tend to change the narrative of a lot of the stuff, pretending Aaron Fisher made a video about Superman killing. But yeah. What's really interesting is people say Warner Brothers stock is going down like all the time, like all the way down and stuff. But the stock's been fluctuating from $10 to $9. And CS the director has been saying that it's gonna be it's really low. It's like $7. Well, he doesn't understand what stocks are meant for. If you click, if you look at the stock things on the direct app for uh, Apple devices and stuff, you can see that there's examples of why the stock may be going down or up because there's like an article that's official that people trust. They either buy the stock or sell the stock because of those articles. But of course, people don't look into why stocks work and why stocks fail. They just see a stock failing and run with that. But yeah, this is really interesting how things have been going on lately. And yeah, I just really want people to realize that opinions are opinions. And I had this whole debate. I shared part of it on a YouTube post, but the debate was like what I disagree with of Man of Steel and BVS, the whole Batman killing is weird because why is Joker still alive? Joker being still alive throughout the whole time. In this universe, Batman's completely comfortable for killing. And also that Jonathan Kent tornado scene was dumb because you're not supposed to hide under a overpass when a tornado comes out. That's like the worst place to hide because the wind is more powerful if there's things blocking the way. But yeah, it is insane. I just really want it to be fine. I guess no one's watching right now. But yeah, I know that Sean was very against Superman, even though he seems to pretend that he's open for it, I guess. But that's all I have to say. All right.